Hello everyone, my name is Sarfaraz Educationwala and today we are discussing an important life skill, how to make better decision and avoid regret. In this video we will learn strategies to think clearly, make confident choice and minimize regret in both personal and professional life. So this topic talk with ChatGPT.
Hey there, hope you're doing great. What's on your mind today?
Uh, ChatGPT, today we all talk about decision making and avoid regret. Please guide our viewers on practical steps they can take to make better choice and stay confident in their decisions.
Absolutely. When it comes to decision making and minimizing regret, there are a few practical steps. First, gather as much information as you can to understand all your options. Second, weigh the pros and cons of each choice and consider possible outcomes. Third, trust your intuition and align decisions with your core values. And lastly, practice self compassion. Understand that no decision is perfect and learn from each experience. That way, you can stay confident and resilient.
So my first question, ChatGPT, why do people often struggle with making decisions?
That's a great question. People often struggle with decision making for a few reasons. One big factor is the fear of making the wrong choice and facing regret. There's also the overwhelm of having too many options, known as analysis paralysis. Additionally, lack of confidence, past experiences, and even emotional influences can make it harder to choose. It's a mix of psychological and emotional factors at play.
How does our thinking affect decisions making?
Our thinking plays a huge role. For example, cognitive biases can shape our choices without us even realizing it. Things like confirmation bias, where we favor information that supports what we already believe, or overconfidence bias, where we overestimate our own knowledge, can definitely impact decisions. On the flip side, critical thinking and reflection can help us make more rational and balanced choices. So the way we think can either help or hinder our decision making process.
Good, ChatGPT. My next question is what is the first step to making good decisions? So
The first step is really to clearly define the problem or the goal. In other words, understanding exactly what you're trying to achieve and what the decision's purpose is. This clarity helps guide the rest of the process, making it easier to evaluate options and prioritize what truly matters. Once you have that clear focus, the rest of the decision making steps become more straightforward.
So my next question is how can we evaluate option effectively before deciding?
To evaluate options effectively, you can start by listing out all possible choices and then break them down based on criteria that matter to you, like feasibility, impact, cost, and alignment with your values. You can also consider potential risks and benefits for each option. Another useful approach is to seek input from trusted advisors or even run scenarios to see how each choice might play out. Ultimately, the more thorough and reflective you are, the better your decision making will be.
How important is intuition in decision making?
Intuition can be really important. It often draws from our past experiences, knowledge, and even subconscious patterns. So it can help us make quick decisions when we don't have all the information. That said, it's best used in combination with rational analysis. When we balance intuition with critical thinking, we tend to make more well rounded and competent decisions. So intuition definitely has its place.
Good. ChatGPT, my next question is why role does goal clarity play in making better decisions?
Clarity is super crucial because it helps you understand what you really want and what your priorities are. When you have a clear vision of your goals and values, it becomes easier to evaluate options and see which ones align best with that vision. It also reduces confusion and second guessing, which can lead to more confident and timely decisions. Overall, clarity acts as a guiding light that simplifies the process and reduces stress.
Good. My next question is how can we learn from past mistakes without regret?
That's such an important aspect. The key is to approach past mistakes with a growth mindset instead of dwelling on what went wrong. Focus on what you can learn from the experience, reflect on the decisions you made, identify what you could do differently next time, and treat each mistake as a valuable lesson. Also, practicing self compassion is crucial. Acknowledge that everyone makes mistakes and it's part of the journey of growth. Over time, this mindset helps reduce regret and build resilience.
How can someone manage for fear and uncertainty
Managing
while
fear and
deciding while deciding last?
Absolutely. Managing fear and uncertainty involves a few strategies. First, practice mindfulness to stay grounded in the present moment and reduce anxiety. Second, break the decision into smaller, manageable steps, which can make it feel less overwhelming. Third, practice mindfulness to stay present in the moment. And finally, following guidance from experts or mentors to make decisions confidently. Into any particular aspect of decision making or managing uncertainty, just let me know.
Okay. My next question: should we seek advice from others or really on our own judgment?
That's a great question. Ideally, it's a balance of both. Seeking advice from others can provide fresh perspectives, fill in knowledge gaps, and help you avoid blind spots. On the other hand, trusting your own judgment is crucial because it aligns decisions with your values and goals. So, combining both, valuing external input while also trusting your intuition, usually leads to more well rounded and confident decisions.
ChatGPT, what mindset should viewers adopt to make confident decisions consistently?
A really effective mindset is one that blends self awareness with a growth oriented approach. This means being open to learning, embracing mistakes as opportunities for growth, and maintaining a positive yet realistic outlook. It also helps to cultivate resilience so that when you do face setbacks, you can bounce back quickly and stay confident. And finally, fostering self compassion is key. Being kind to yourself builds the confidence needed to make decisions consistently and calmly.
ChatGPT better decisions are made with clarity, reflection, and confidence. By learning from experience, managing emotions, and staying focused on goals, we can minimize regret and make choices that lead to success.
Absolutely. You summed it up perfectly. When we combine those elements, clarity, reflection, confidence, and emotional management, we create a strong foundation for making thoughtful decisions. And by staying focused on our goals, we're more likely to stay on track and avoid regrets. It's all about that balanced approach and continuous growth.
Thank you so much, ChatGPT, for your sharing thoughts.
You're very welcome. I'm glad to help. If you have any more questions or want to dive into anything else, just let me know. Always happy to chat.
Okay. So, and thank you for all watching till end. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make smart decision and stay confident and live without regret. So, Allah Hafiz.